Hello there, this is Laura. Well, for the website or technical thing I want to show you today is Creative Fabrica. It's a website that's more for anyone who creates videos. There's so much on this website. And what I want to do is I want to pick something and then show you how to analyze that page. So let's go in here, let's say graphics. And let's say coloring books adults. Pick that. Okay, now let's pick something. Floral, abstract. I like abstract, so pick that. Okay, now I can download it. And when I download it, it'll have all kinds, all of this. 250 plus adult coloring page. KDP interior. So it's going to have quite a bit. Now, what are the licenses? That's what we really need to understand. I have a subscription, and so I'm logged into my subscription. This is not the free version. I don't know what, at this moment, after I logged in and already have the subscription, I'm not sure exactly what is different. I'd have to go look. But you can read all about that. Right now, I just want to give you a nice overview, because these licenses and things like this do get a bit confusing for most people. So every download and purchase includes our premium commercial license. Now, one thing you do want to do is you want to make, if you download this and you use it on a commercial site such as Etsy, and you don't make any changes to any of this, you just download it and then you upload it to Etsy and that's it. Technically, you're allowed to do that, but it really would be better if you would do some kind of change on it. Maybe you could provide the download to be all of this, and then what you advertise can have an overlay in it so that you're showing it, and then what they download is the blank, and you could say downloading the blank that's red, black and white illustrative one that's ready to be colored into. You could do that, or you could make the images smaller and put more of them on here. There's a few different ways you could do things here. You could even add some different images onto it. You can add some lines and flowers or different type of leaves. There are different things you could do. So let's look at the license real quick. If you see a line in blue text like this, it's obviously a link. So if we open that up, there's a subscription license. See, now this is real white text and bright green background. That's very difficult to read. Subscription license. Single sales license, one-time payment. Let's look at a subscription license. So if you have a subscription on Creative Fabrica for fonts, graphics, embroidery designs, and or crafts, all downloads are automatically covered under this license. Easy as that. Version, you're reading version 1.3 of the license, valid since February 6, 2020. You can find the previous version here. Okay, so then they have all of the license summary, physical end products, digital end products, basic print on demand usage, full print on demand usage, embroidery, full license text. So this is a good overview. Now here you will find an overview of how to use the license here. Scroll down to view usage details. So you're allowed to create unlimited physical end products. You want to take the image, you want to put it on coffee cups, or t-shirts, or your art designs that you create, your physical designs that you create, physical products. You can do that, and what you do is you download it, and then you maybe print it out on a color printer, and then put the item onto the physical item, transfer it over to that item, and then sell that item. That's one way to do it. I mean, you could do that. And then digital end products. Oh boy. You download it and then you put it on a digital image product that you want to sell as is, perhaps. Maybe add it to a collage of some sort as an idea. Create your own items that you sell on print-on-demand sites, such as Redbubble, Society6, Zazzle, Fine Art America, Etsy is another one, but mostly, oh yeah, Printful. You might have your own store on Shopify, and you can use Printful into Shopify. But there are different ways you can do that. And then use fonts to digitize quotes, words, names, or sayings, and sell those designs digitally as well as physically. So you have digital, words that are right there, and then you want to apply those onto a digital product or a card, something like that, or you want to print them out and apply them onto your own t-shirt because you have all the equipment to do iron on t-shirts or print on t-shirts, print them onto t-shirts, which I know about that. So there are just different ways to use these. You can convert the templates to other formats for your clients. So maybe you get the template in PNG, and then you convert it to SVG, and then you present the SVG file to your clients. You can keep selling products after you cancel your subscription. For example, you are allowed to keep selling existing quotes, banners, shirts, etc. that you created while you had an active subscription. So you don't have to remove your products if you cancel the subscription. You can keep selling them. Please read the right way to use the products below. Now, let's see what you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to resell, sublicense, share, or redistribute any of the digital files. So if I download the file itself, I can't take that file and simply sell it to somebody. No. I can't license it to somebody. I can't even share it to anyone. It is my file. I downloaded it, and then therefore I'm the only one who can use it, or my company. Okay. Convert individual letters. You cannot convert individual letters, numbers of fonts to different formats. For example, SVG, embroidery formats, etc., and then sell those files. Okay, so if the font is in one format, that's what it is. You don't convert it to a different one. Okay, that makes sense. Install or embed on third-party platform or servers. Such as, let's see. Oh, so if you have a server that you like, oh, I don't know, with your own hosting company, you can't just install these on that server. I guess that's what that means. Convert templates to other formats and sell them as new templates. Oh, okay, can't do that. Um, that makes sense as well. And then, so that would mean, I have a template in a Word. Um, oh, I can't even think of one right now. I would have to look further into that to think of examples. But the template format is going to be what it is. Now, you can convert the format for your client, but you can't just convert it and then sell it outright, advertise it for sale as it is. No, your client may say, I want that template, but I want it in this format. So you're paying for them to buy it specifically for that client. I believe that's what that means. Instead of just simply changing it and putting it out there for sale. Okay, so create new designs when you stop your subscription. You cannot create new designs. Okay. You can keep selling what you already have, but you can't create something new. For example, once you cancel your subscription, you're not allowed to create new quotes, banners, shirts, etc. and sell those items. This limitation does not apply for craft files. You can keep using craft files forever, even when making new designs. So, here you go. And that applies to the license summary. So in order to learn more about the licenses, let's look at the physical one. I'd like to see the physical license here real quick. So you are allowed to download a design and print transfer it to a physical item without making modifications and subsequently sell that physical item. So like I say, if you want to put it on a coffee cup, if you want to transfer it to a coffee cup, transfer it to a t-shirt, you can do that yourself instead of another company doing it for you. Okay? You cannot provide a digital copy of the design of the original font design with your physical product. So if I sell it on the physical product, I cannot add to that a copy of it in a digital copy of the design in a digital copy format, my downloaded file format. I cannot sell that by itself. No. I have to apply it, use it on a product. Download a design, modify it. You can download a design, modify it, print, transfer it on physical item and subsequently sell that physical item, which is kind of like what the top one says. You cannot modify or create new designs after your subscription ends and print those on physical products that you sell. You can only do this if you created the design while you had an active subscription. Now, of course, you have to be on the honor system there. I don't think they're going to have I don't know, they're going to have the design police come after you. Because if you're selling stuff offline, I don't know. Uh, but, it's really best to follow the rules and show respect. That's my take on that. So, but that means you cannot modify it or create new designs if your subscription is not active, pretty much. So you can sell unlimited copies of the physical items that you create with the design, as long as you have your subscription. The physical product can be sold worldwide for an unlimited number of time. For example, product packaging, apparel, and more. And then create physical products that you give away to friends or as part of a promotional product. And you can keep selling physical items after your subscription ends, providing that you keep or providing that the design for the physical item was created while you had an active subscription. There you go, which we talked about. Okay, all right, we got one more. In the digital end products, you are allowed to use the elements to create a new design. For example, you're allowed to use floral elements to create a floral themed wedding template. There you go. But you're not allowed to create end products that compete with the original product. For example, you cannot bundle multiple designs and sell that as a new product, or simply change basic elements such as color and size and sell that as a new product. So you have to make some kind of changes to it that really look like a change, not just one or two tiny tweaks and say, oh, I made a big change. Yeah, no. You can create new designs combining multiple download resources and adding items of your own, as long as the new design is flattened and the original items cannot be extracted. So what that means is when you open programs like Photoshop, you have several layers, and when you're done creating the project in Photoshop, you will flatten the image, and then that means that all the layers are combined into one image, and that's what that's talking about. So you have to create new designs combining multiple downloaded resources and adding items of your own, as long as the new design is flattened. So if you use it in those layers, you have to flatten it when you sell it. And the original items cannot be extracted. There you go. You cannot sell in a way that is directly competitive with the original item that you downloaded. You cannot grab a resume template, change the elements, and sell it as another resume template. Okay. You cannot create a digital product that includes single elements or allows users to extract the elements that you've used. All designs must be flattened. So when you sell it, it has to be one image that's all flattened together into one image. Here we go. So this is an original image. Floral digital card. Hmm. So you can't just add it on there like that. But you can do something like this. So this is down here, and this is somewhere. This is over there. Get the idea of that. So there you can read the rest of it, and you get the basic idea of how this works. It's really important when you're working with it to make sure you understand, you know, how to work with this in the licensing. And that's for all the different types of programs, um, services. When you download files, you're always going to have some type of license that goes with that, and you need to take care, make sure you understand it, read it, and use the license properly. One thing that's very, very important is if you hurt your name online, let's say you're a young person and you think, oh, I can just do anything I want. I'm young, I got time, whatever, I can make mistakes. Well, if you make a mistake that hurts your name and then you get labeled for that mistake, you never can let it down and you could lose millions of dollars and lots of wonderful contacts if you make a horrible mistake that makes you look bad. You know, when you think you did something right and you didn't, or you deliberately just kind of ignored it and did whatever you wanted. Oh, well, they'll ban me, I'll create another one. No, try to make sure that you do things in the up and up. That is so important. And it shows anyone who wants to work with you, whether they want to partner with you, whether they want to invest in you, whether they want to hire you, it shows that you're willing to go the extra mile to do things correctly. That really means a lot. All right, so there you go. A little bit about Creative Fabrica licenses. If you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button, and that way, you know, it will get more subscriptions, and that it will show Yahoo that people are subscribing, and maybe they'll someday might put it up on the front page as a suggestion. You never know. But I'd really like it if you subscribe because you'd want more content from me, maybe, and maybe I could help you with something if you subscribe and you give me a comment about some kind of technical subject you'd like me to make a video about. Please let me know. And go ahead and please hit the like button. That would show so much support. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope that would also make you feel good. So I appreciate it very much. Have a great day. Thank you very much, and talk to you later. Bye.